It's time for our guest, Fusion Interview with DJ DLIFE. We're going to talk about anything and everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Fusion right here on Synergy TV. We have the honor of having the mayor of the biggest city in the world, the Honorable Mayor Eric Adams is here with us tonight. How are you, sir?
Good, brother. Good to see you. Good to be with you. And, just, talking some good music and, synergy and energy.
Synergy, energy. I like that. I like that.
Bashik Carnival presents the ultimate Spice Mass experience for 2023. Moulin Rouge. A road experience unlike any other in Grenada. From Juve to on the road Monday and Tuesday. Get in your section. And play a mass. From Jab and Color Juve to Monday and Tuesday on the road with Lady of the Night, Lost, Temptress, Cabaway, Can, Deja Vu, Le Bouger, and more. Bashik Carnival is the all-inclusive, quality entertainment, outstanding customer service, VIP experience. Log on to BashikCarnival.com for all the details and get into Moulin Rouge Bashik Carnival Ultimate Spice Mass Experience for 2023.
All right, folks, when we come back, more with Mayor Adams right here on Fusion. This is DLife. Join me for new episodes of Fusion.
Okay, so my full name is Vera Bubune Makafui Aseye Hamenupeda.
All I want is a short pants with a little piece of wire, twing, and 2 feathers. And I roll them in Miami.
I have 5 kids and I want you to give me 1 more.
Lots of new guests, new games. It's going to be crazy. Join me right here on Synergy TV. Brand new episodes of Fusion, man. You're going to see a whole brand new Fusion coming soon. Now I know your time is limited, so I want to get to the gist of it, and then we're going to have some fun, of course. This is what Synergy is, and this is, broadcasting throughout for the Caribbean community. Now, let me ask you something, Mr. Mayor. The challenges, what is some of the challenges you face as being the mayor of the largest city in the world?
Well, and you're right, and challenges are right, because every day, all day, there's something that is happening in the city, and that there's a constant response to those things. You think about it. When I came into office in January 1st, 2022, I had to really encounter with COVID. We were trying to decide if our schools were going to be open. Our economy was in free fall. We had to deal with mask mandates, who was going to come back to work. And we just had to navigate through that. And at the same time, we were dealing with crime. Crime was going in the wrong direction. No one wanted to be on our subway system. We saw encampments everywhere. Just about this problem was something we had to navigate through. And so we know these problems are going to be here. I don't wake up in the morning saying, oh, God, please don't give me any problems. I just give me the strength to deal with the problems that come in front of me.
And we congratulate you too, because coming out of the pandemic, inheriting that, and it is something that you took on, and you took on the brunt, and we appreciate you. I'm a fellow New Yorker for bringing us through that, because it was a scary time, man.
Yes, no, so well said. And it was really, leadership is not only actual, but it's symbolic. Mm-hmm. People want to see a general lead their troops into battle, and you look at your general and you say, can we do this or not? If the general is not steady, is not firm, is not focused, then people don't have a belief that they can make it through the battle.
Exactly. And you gave us that hope. So thank you. Thank you. Now, let me ask you something, Mr. Mayor. Now, how important is the Caribbean community to your administration? And with the creation of the Caribbean Council, which I'm proud to be a member of, thank you. But how important is the Caribbean community to your administration?
Well, it's real, and it's not only, one can say anything, but with the presence of the Caribbean community. When you look at my chief of staff, is from Trinidad. When you look at
Thank you.
my deputy mayor of human services is also a Trini. You look at my chief advisor; she's from the Caribbean community. When you look at many of my agencies' heads, you see the Caribbean diaspora all around us, and they are adding to the running of this city based on that knowledge. And let me tell you the uniqueness about the Caribbean community that I believe is really the secret weapon: the desire to work hard, the desire to say, I don't want anyone giving me anything. I want to work for it. I want to earn it. And then the solid belief in education, family, and public safety. That's just a clear, natural fit for me when I look at who's around me from the Caribbean community. All of your aunties, your grandmas. They didn't take any mess. All of us would have had problems with ACS the way our grandparents raised us.
Oh man, every day. I can't even imagine, answering back or wording up to this day of saying certain things around my mother. So
that's right.
Save the date.
Miami Carnival 2023
Kicks off with Junior Carnival on Saturday, September 30th.
Panorama Friday, October 6th.
Juve, Saturday, October 7th. Carnival and concert, Sunday, October 8th. Don't miss out on North America's biggest and longest running carnival.
Log on to MiamiCarnival.org
or call 305-653-1877 for more info.
Miami Carnival 2023.
All right, folks, we got some one-on-one questions with the mayor. When we come back, more with Mayor Adams right here on Fusion.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Orlando for season 1 of Road Ready.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Head, shoulders, knees.
Turn around and bend. Bend.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
That Caribbean upbringing is so important, and it adds so much to my development as an adult now. It really transpired, and you really see that. So, and what was your inspiration to create the Caribbean Council?
Because of throughout the years, remember I was the Brooklyn Borough president and the state senator, and I really had the ability to see what the Caribbean community, the Caribbean diaspora was doing. We have the largest Trinidadian, Jamaican, Haitian, St. Vincent, St. Lucia, Barbados. In New York City, you have the largest of all of the Caribbean diaspora, and Brooklyn is the center of that. And I just noticed, the skill set, the coming together. And I knew once I became the mayor, I wanted to make sure we bring all of that energy under one room. We may be from different islands, but it's crucial that we come together to have one solid, unified voice about what we want to do, not only here in America, but how do we use city government to benefit back home in the various Caribbean islands.
I mean, and we thank you for that, because it's an honor to be a part of that Caribbean Council and your views on it. And you made such an impactful statement when we had the roundtable, when you said the Caribbean community is responsible for you being mayor, the huge part.
That's right.
We definitely we appreciate that, man. I mean, to have somebody like you in office. Now, let me ask you something, Mr. Smith. Give me your views on crime in New York City, and how does that impact people from the Caribbean?
It impacts it a lot, brother. And think about it for a moment. Monday was Juneteenth. It was our day where we were celebrating our liberation.
Our freedom, yes.
And it was the first time that we had it as a city holiday. I was fortunate enough as an African-American mayor to sign it into law. But on Monday, we had 10 people shot, 6 people were the victim of a homicide. So the day we are celebrating our liberation, we are watching lives being terminated through the violence. And it's not the Ku Klux Klan. It's not somebody wearing a white hood. It is someone in black skin that's inflicting that violence. And when you look at what is happening in the communities, the Bronx, Brooklyn, where you have a large Caribbean population, you find that these mothers and fathers and sisters and brothers are losing their loved ones. And they are, as we all are, really disturbed by the level of violence, the overproliferation of guns. And I hear from my Caribbean community leaders, organizations, and residents that we must do something about this violence. And we have. We have a double-digit decrease in homicides and shootings. Many of the major crimes are going down. But that is not a consolation for that 16-year-old child that was shot execution style in the head on Monday during the time that we were celebrating our liberation. We need to make sure we eradicate this violence that too many young people are participating in, and that is really in communities of color and the Caribbean community as well.
Right, and you recently had the diaspora of reaching out to the Caribbean islands in terms of addressing some of the crime aspects of it. You want to share a little insight on that if you can?
Right, because what we are finding, places like Trinidad, Jamaica, etc., we're finding that historically that gun violence was not there. I mean, you're going to have your fights, and maybe somebody would cut someone with a machete every once in a while.
But just going and bust your head or something like that.
But you didn't have this level of just guns. When I was in Trinidad, I was blown away at how many guns were in the country. And so we must make sure that we bring all of the Caribbean organizations and the heads, our consul general, etc., as we sit down together and say we're going to fight against this overproliferation of guns. Some people who committed crimes here are deported back to their home island, and they bring their Yankee eyes and they bring that violence back. But we must do everything possible to create that partnership to prevent it.
I commend you on that, sir, because you are the first one to really take that initiative of that kind of outreach. And I definitely hope that it leads to results, because it is something where you love being here in the U.S. I love being here in New York, but you also want to go back home and enjoy home.
Right.
You definitely want to be able to do that.
Cool host. Super cool guest. New music premieres. Informative, fun games.
I don't know.
Watch Fusion with DJ DLIFE Friday nights at 8 p.m. on Synergy TV with rebroadcast Sunday and Thursday nights.
All right, folks, we're going to take another commercial break. When we come back, more with Mayor Adams right here on Fusion.
I love soca
with energy.
Tune in every Saturday from 2 p.m. till 6 p.m.
with DJ DLIFE and Iron Voice.
They got the music,
the energy,
and the joke.
You should have there very early.
We need just share from 2 o'clock.
As a matter of fact, play your commercial.
No problem.
Play your commercial.
Live on Soundchat Radio.
And syndicated on Synergy TV
and ePlus TV.
Download the Soundchat Radio app and engage live
every Saturday, 2 to 6 p.m.
The most entertaining show on your Saturday. DJ DLIFE
and Iron Voice.
Double trouble, we say.
Now, Mr. Mayor, how to better improve the relationship with law enforcement and the Caribbean community? How is that?
I like that. You know, and I always tell people, think about it for a moment. We don't have to improve the medical institution in the Caribbean community, because the Caribbean community, they have become doctors and nurses and medical professionals. Same in education. They have become principals and educators and teachers, etc. The only place that we discourage and not encourage people to go inside so that we can have the entity be what we want it to be is in law enforcement. If someone comes to us our sons, our daughters, our mates, our spouses, and say, I want to go into the police department. We said, what are you, out of your mind? Don't go into that agency. No, what are you, Uncle Tom? No, why aren't we using the same energy? If we're going to correct something, let's go be the change we want to see. So if we want to improve the relationship between police and communities, one of the major ways is to recruit. We have these organizations, Halifo, Haitian Officers Society, and some of the Caribbean organizations have society. We need to recruit and bring in the men and women who have the right temperament and the right attitude to be law enforcement officers and come in. And then we need to be really creative, not wait until there's a crisis before we know each other. Far too often, we meet a law enforcement person when there's something bad that happens. Like, no one is calling the cop or detective to invite them to a party. They're going to call them when the party was shot up. So how about being proactive and having these good community engagements and settings so we can develop relationships before crises happen? And that is how we build these good relationships.
And I really, really like hearing that coming from you, because yesterday they had the meeting with the heads of Brooklyn North and Brooklyn South and a lot of the commanders at Medgar Evers College. I was honored to be there along with your Commissioner Lamona and a couple of other heads, Wadaka and stuff like that. So it was really a great sight to see, to hear people's views. And then to hear the response back from law enforcement of what could be done, and they brought up that same fact. Get to know your community affairs officers. Go to the precinct. You don't need a reason,
right?
Don't wait until something happens. Go and introduce yourself.
Well, and that's what we must encourage to. Pop in at a church, pop in at a reception, and do something revolutionary. Just say good morning. Hello, how are you? Hey, you have any children in school? Here's a police exam that's about to come up. Here's an exam of a 9/11 operator. We have built these walls between police and the community they serve, where my goal is to dismantle that wall and let folks see. Police Officer Jones, he's also concerned about the safety of his children. He's also concerned about being able to pay for his college tuition. We all want the same thing. Because you put on that blue uniform does not mean all the problems you face have dissipated or disappeared. And we want to continue to encourage that.
Wow, thank you. Well said, sir. Well said. And this is going to go a long way. Now, on a lighter note, Mr. Man, because I know time is limited, on a lighter note, what's your favorite soca or dancehall entertainer?
Well, I think that's easy, brother Montana.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Now, first, let me correct you, because this is going to be aired in the Caribbean. A lot of people say Montana. It's Montano.
Well, you know what? I'll go Montano. All I know is I love his music.
You love Marshall's music. Oh, all right.
Yes. We gave him an award over 40 years of service.
Yes.
I love him
at the Barclays Center.
I love his sound, and I love what he represents. And really, he's an ambassador of the greatness of the music. And sometimes we fail to realize, what it presents. And you come into my gym area and you hear Like a Boss playing over and over again as I exercise.
I like that, man. I like that. So we definitely know you love Marshall Montano, Like a Boss. Soca is your thing. This is really good, man. This is really good.
Yeah, General Boss to headquarters. Come back.
Copy, General Boss.
Yeah, Commander, please tell the drum major to have the troops in place and ready for parade. I'm on my way. Over and out.
Yes, sir. Copy that.
Hey. catch it more than you. Cause when I'm fetting, of course, I just do it like a boss. I'm fetting morning and evening. This is my home and not leaving. I can't get over this feeling, I just want to pay myself, people let me pay a mass. I just want to wine on something, I can't let no bumper pass. Me pride in the lost and found, watch me how I whining down. I only need dirty gun, and nothing can stop me now. It's whole year, I live for the carnival, and I know that it will be magical. Misbehaving, and I don't care at all. So don't try to stop me, I'm a professional. Every day is sweat, I come out to better, sweating more than you. It's sweat, I come out to sweater, wetter, sweating more than you. I come to wine and jam and I short to catch it more than you. Cause when I'm fetting, of course, I just do it like a boss. I'm fetting morning and evening. This is my home and not leaving. I can't get over this feeling, Hey, trouble when I leave my house, I looking for bacchanal. All over the place I hunting, winding up on every girl. All who want to stop and stare, I'm dirty and I don't care. I drop me down anywhere, every fete I will be there. It's whole year, I live for the carnival, and I know that it will be magical. Misbehaving, and I don't care at all. So don't try to stop me, I'm a professional. Every day is sweat, I come out to better, sweating more than you. It's sweat, I come out to sweater, wetter, sweating more than you. I come to wine and jam and I short to catch it more than you. Cause when I'm fetting, of course, I just do it like a boss. I'm fetting morning and evening. This is my home and not leaving. I can't get over this feeling, I just want to pay myself, people let me pay a mass. I just want to wine on something, I can't let no bumper pass. Me pride in the lost and found, watch me how I whining down. I only need dirty gun, and nothing can stop me now.
All right, folks, so it's time for our game segment with Mayor Adams. All right, we're going to fill in the blanks with Mayor Adams. This is the first, man. Listen, I have the mayor of the biggest city in the world. He's one-on-one with me. We're going to do fill in the blanks, another game segment on Fusion. Stay tuned.
Bashik Carnival presents the ultimate Spice Mass experience for 2023. Moulin Rouge. Moulin Rouge. A road experience unlike any other in Grenada. From Juve to on the road Monday and Tuesday. Get in your section. And play a mass. From Jabin Color Juve to Monday and Tuesday on the road with Lady of the Night, Lost, Temptress, Cabaway, Can-Can, Deja Vu, Le Bouger, and more. Bashik Carnival is the all-inclusive quality entertainment, outstanding customer service, VIP experience. Log on to BashikCarnival.com for all the details and get into Moulin Rouge Bashik Carnival Ultimate Spice Mass Experience for 2023.
This is DLIFE. Join me for new episodes of Fusion.
Okay, so my full name is Vera Bubune Makafui Aseye Hamenupeda.
All I want is a short pants with a little piece of wire, twing and 2 feathers. And I roll them in Miami.
I have 5 kids and I want you to give me one more.
Lots of new guests, new games. It's going to be crazy. Join me right here on Synergy TV. Brand new episodes of Fusion, man. You're going to see a whole brand new Fusion coming soon.
Save the date.
Miami Carnival 2023
Kicks off with Junior Carnival on Saturday, September 30th.
Panorama Friday, October 6th.
Juve, Saturday, October 7th. Carnival and concert, Sunday, October 8th. Don't miss out on North America's biggest and longest running carnival.
Log on to MiamiCarnival.org
or call 305-653-1877 for more info.
Miami Carnival 2023.
Now, Mr. Mayor, part of my show is I have this quick game segment, and what we choose to do with you today is fill in the blanks. Now, it's pretty simple. We're just going to put some questions up there, and you're just going to fill them in. You know, that's the fun part of Fusion, man. All right, so we got the first one here. Being mayor of New York City is very
exciting. Every day it is exciting. Different people. I'm up every day just enjoying every moment, savoring what it is to be the mayor and helping people on a ground level. So it's exciting.
It's exciting. There it is. I like that. Next one here. I would change what if it was up to me alone?
Education. Without our state, I need so much help from the state. We're doing a lot on the city level, but I would change education. That is the precursor to sleep that allows you to experience the American dream. We have to fix education.
Can I ask just a little piggyback off of that? What specifically in education would you love to see change if you had the ability to do it right away?
A proper funding, and we should not have to fight for mayoral control every 2 years. All other mayors from Bloomberg to de Blasio, they had it for 4 years. We shouldn't wait until we have a mayor of color, then all of a sudden the rules have changed.
Wow, I didn't know that.
No, you're right. They had it for 4 years, mayoral control. They only gave it to me for 2 years. If it was good for those who were not part of our school system, it should be good for someone who came up through our school system.
Well said, sir. And I'm glad you're bringing light to that. I did not know, and I know a lot of the people, regular constituents, don't know that. So this here will definitely go out and maybe put a little pressure on for that, because that's not fair.
No, it's not.
That is not fair at all. All right, next one here, Mr. Mayor. The favorite part of my job is
Brooklyn. The favorite part,
yeah,
of my job, meeting people and solving problems on the ground. When you do something where people have felt government has failed them, and you're able to solve their problems, that's a feeling that is unimaginable. I saw how government betrayed my mother, and I was committed to remain close to people and solve their daily problems. That is my favorite part. I love people. I love meeting people and finding out what problems they have and knowing that government could work for them.
Oh, man, this is great. Now, the last one here, Mr. Mayor, real quick. My favorite borough is?
Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, Manhattan, Staten Island.
I like that. I like that. Well, Mr. Mayor, thank you so much for taking the time out to hang out with me here in Fusion, man. We really appreciate you. We are definitely pushing. You need to be here for two. We need you more than 2 terms, but we'll take what we get. But listen, we need you more than 2 terms. Just know that, and we have your back in full-fledged.
Thank you, and I look forward to continuing to being on. Anytime you want me on, I'm here, brother.
Yes, I mean, this platform is open to you, sir. Remember that. I mean, any agenda you have or what it is, just, I am just a phone call away. Just let us know, and you are definitely on. We appreciate you so much, man.
Thank you. You did not do a life unless you were with DLIFE.
I like that. That's my drop right there. I don't need to ask for nothing else. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Mayor. Thank you so much.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Orlando for Season 1 of Road Ready.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Know.
Head, shoulders, knees.
Turn around and bend.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Head,
shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
I love soca
with energy.
Tune in every Saturday from 2 p.m. till 6 p.m.
with DJ DLIFE and Iron Voice.
They got the music,
the energy,
and the joke.
You should have there very early.
We need your share from 2 o'clock.
As a matter of fact, play your commercial.
No,
Play your commercial.
Live on Soundchat Radio.
And syndicated on Synergy TV
and E+ TV.
Download the Soundchat Radio app and engage live
every Saturday, 2 to 6 p.m.
The most entertaining show on your Saturday. DJ DLIFE
and Iron Voice.
Double trouble, we say.
I want to thank Mayor Adams for hanging out here with us on Fusion. I also want to thank his staff, his administration, all the people that made it happen for us being able to have this interview. We appreciate you. Keep it locked right here for Fusion, man. Yours truly, DLIFE. Remember, like I said, peace and love in the streets, and we are out. Ghost, Uzi.
Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, 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 no. Look where we reach again. End up in a party in the streets again. Even though I never wanna cheat, it's 1,000 man and 1,000 girl. I wanna jam on. Look where we reach, you know. Why we bringing sun up to the beach, you know. Just let the relationship breathe. I is not your man, you is not my girl. Until we reach so you could jam up on who you want and I go well up on who I like, yeah. And if you feel to wine on everybody inside, yeah. Like yourself, like yourself.
Yo, this is the girl Patrice Robertson. Right now you're watching Fusion with DLIFE. My love, they're eternal, eternally, eternally, eternally. I love you for eternity. Oh.
Girl, use the one to me.
All students, please report to your classrooms now. Recess is over.
Patrice again. Talk the things and we back it up. Talk the things and we back it up. Hey. Talk the things and we back it up. They match them all not adding up. Talk the things and we back it up. Hey.
Trees again. Talk the things and we back it up. The maths them all not adding up. Strictly facts. We don't deal with fake. Let them talk about that. When I wind my way, I don't put water in my mouth for nobody. Leave them so to run them out. Them is nobody. You see we on the road living we best life. And if they don't like we so, well it's them choice. You see we on the road living we best life. And we don't stoop so low for no 2 piece and fries, you mad? Talk the things and we back it up. Talk the things and we back it up. Talk the things and we back it up. The maths them all not adding up. Talk the things and we back it up. Talk the things and we back it up. Talk the things and we back it up. The maths them all not adding up. About who and what and why and when. When I step out there with this bumper swing on loud, this problem. They doesn't watch what I'm wearing. Pretend they're not caring. But let me be real now. That is not what I hear. We on the road living we best life. And if they don't like we so, well it's them choice. You see we on the road living we best life. And we don't stoop so low for no 2 piece and fries, you mad? Talk the things and we back it up. Talk the things and we back it up. Talk the things and we back it up. The maths them all not adding up. Talk the things and we back it up. Talk the things and we back it up. Talk the things and we back it up. The maths them all not adding up. Strictly facts. We don't deal with fake. No fake. Let them talk about that. When I wind my way, I don't put water in my mouth for nobody. Leave them so to run them out. Them is nobody. You see we on the road living we best life. And if they don't like we so, well it's them choice. You see we on the road living we best life. And we don't stoop so low for no 2 piece and fries, you mad? Talk the things and we back it up. Talk the things and we back it up. Talk the things and we back it up. The maths them all not adding up. Talk the things and we back it up. Talk the things and we back it up. Talk the things and we back it up. The maths them all not adding up. Trees again.